Before the Big Mac, before the Quarter Pounder, there was the original iconic fast food burger, the Whopper. And fans of the Whopper don't clown around.
I want my Whopper.
No matter how much you love it, though, there are some things you may not know about the Whopper, like the cruel social media experiment that was actually banned by Facebook. What got Mark Zuckerberg so flame-broiled under the collar? Here's the untold truth of the Whopper. The birth of the Whopper. In 1957, Burger King co-founder Jim McLemore came up with a brilliant idea. Take their flame-broiled burgers and make them real big. He explained in his autobiography, "I suggested that we call our product a Whopper, knowing that this would convey imagery of something big." The Whopper went unchallenged in the fast food market for years. The Big Mac wouldn't be introduced until 1968, and the real competitor with the Whopper, the Quarter Pounder, didn't appear until 1972. The Whopper spread like beefy wildfire across America, and a legend was born. The Whopper Jr. The Whopper Jr. is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. The same as a Whopper, just smaller. It seems obvious, but like so many juniors in this world, it actually only exists because of an accident.
You get back here! Get back here!
I wish I'd never been broiled!
In 1963, a Burger King employee in Puerto Rico named Luis Perez opened up his store for the first time, only to find that the molds needed to make the bread for the restaurant's Whoppers hadn't been delivered. Thinking fast, Perez decided to use traditional hamburger buns as a substitute. He gave it the name Whopper Jr. The restaurant chain adopted the idea soon after, and Perez was eventually admitted into Burger King's own Hall of Fame for his ingenuity. The Whopper family. Over the decades, Burger King has offered up more variations on the Whopper theme than any one person could possibly eat. The many versions include the Angry Whopper, the California Fresh Whopper, the Piñata Whopper, the Halloween Whopper, and even the Windows 7 Whopper. And they've also used the Whopper to make progressive social statements, like in 2014, when they introduced the LGBTQ-friendly Proud Whopper, which was a regular Whopper in a rainbow wrapper that had the words "We're all the same inside" written in it. Then there's the infamous left-handed Whopper and the Chocolate Whopper, which were both April Fool's jokes.
Chocolate Whopper.
Not so funny, though, was their least popular Whopper variant, a 2013 edition that accidentally included horse meat. Luckily, this edible equine issue was confined to the United Kingdom and Ireland and was quickly resolved. We don't think the world is quite ready for the horse Whopper. Crunching the numbers. So just how many types of Whopper are there? One of the original slogans for the sandwich is the claim that there are 1,024 ways to have a Whopper. While that may have once been true, thanks to all the new optional ingredients the chain has introduced over the years, the current number of possible Whopper permutations is now actually 221,184. Are you ready for the new math Whopper? Breakfast burger. In 2014, Burger King experimented with adding the Whopper to its breakfast menu. Around 5,000 of the chain's restaurants participated in the program, which was dubbed Burgers at Breakfast. Burger King's rival, McDonald's, struck back by introducing an all-day breakfast menu in 2015, a move which seemed to make a lot more sense as pancakes for lunch is likely to be a lot more popular than trying to get people to eat burgers for breakfast.
I don't want lunch. I want breakfast.
Yeah, well, hey, I'm really sorry.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm really sorry too.
Ellen tells a Whopper. How significant is the Whopper's impact on society? Not only is it delicious, it also gave us the legendary talents of Ellen DeGeneres. Yes, it's true. DeGeneres explained on Oprah's masterclass that her first impromptu stand-up routine was based around eating a Whopper.
And they said, will you get on stage and do something funny? So I brought a Whopper and fries and a shake.
She then began to talk, only to interrupt herself with a bite of food over and over until she ran out of time, finishing the meal but not the sentence. Someone in the crowd liked the routine enough to offer her a stand-up gig, and the rest is Whopper history. Whopper Whoopsies. Burger King has a long history of putting together some of the most memorable and viral ad campaigns ever, from their educational net neutrality burger ads to the Whopper freakout clip where they told angry customers the Whopper had been discontinued forever.
It sucks.
It's nuts and it's ludicrous and it's stupid. The Burger King doesn't have the Whopper. They might as well change their name to Burger Queen.
Yeah.
In 2008, for example, the company ruffled feathers with a Whopper ad showing how people around the world who had never eaten fast food before reacted when fed a Whopper. Called Whopper Virgins, the short film drew fire from critics who felt it was an insulting, embarrassing, and offensive example of cultural colonialism. Nearly a decade later, Burger King made headlines again for their ill-advised 2017 OK Google viral campaign. In the ad, a Burger King worker says,
"But I got an idea. Okay, Google, What is the Whopper burger?
The ad was designed to trigger the viewer's Google Home device to read aloud from the Whopper's Wikipedia page. Clever, right? Well, maybe a bit too clever. Almost instantly, online pranksters began messing with the Wikipedia entry. As a result, Google began cheerfully fully reporting wildly inaccurate nonsense, such as that the Whopper contained rat meat and toenails, included cyanide, was made from children, and caused cancer. Google was not amused, and barely 3 hours after it started, the campaign was shut down. Amazingly, that wasn't even Burger King's most infamous viral prank. Back in 2009, Burger King trolled Facebook users with one of the most vicious ad campaigns of all time. Called the Whopper Sacrifice, the campaign promised people a coupon for a free Whopper if they unfriended 10 people on Facebook through a special app. The app would then send a notification to everyone who was defriended to let them know their friendship was only worth 1/10 the price of a Whopper. Burger King then doubled down, offering victims the chance to send the person who unfriended them an angrygram, which consisted of a Whopper and a personalized note telling them off. After Facebook complained, Burger King shut down the app, but not before nearly 234,000 people were unfriended in exchange for Whoppers. So if you ever thought the Burger King looks like a mean-spirited sociopath, turns out you were right all along.